Hello, welcome back to another beer review. Now, the beer I've got now is the biggest selling bitter in the UK. It is, I don't want to stereotype the type of people who I imagine drinking this, but I can't help it. This beer reminds me of old people. It reminds me of old blokes who've got allotments, who keep chickens, who grow veg, who've got ill-fitting false teeth and all that, if you know what I mean. So boys and girls, we have John Smith's Extra Smooth. There you go, served cold, 3.6% ABV. Of course it's brewed at Tadcaster, where I think Newcastle Brown Ale is brewed these days, and I think variants of Kronenbourg 1664 are brewed there as well. John Smith's. My own personal, my personal history of John Smith's is the red can. I used to drink the red can years ago. Quite liked it actually. I have to try and get some of that again. This one is obviously extra smooth, so it's got the old widget, the old nitrogen in it. It's 3.6%. Floating widget inside, do not shake, it says. It says serve cold, it doesn't say anything else. It's obviously owned by Heineken as well in Edinburgh. So without further ado, let's pull the ring, see what we get. You can hear that all go off. So it smells okay. It smells a nice little bit of maltness there, with there's a sweet sickly type sweetness in the background to it, but it smells okay. Yeah, so without further ado, we shall pour out like you do. Yeah, so you know, it does remind me of old blokes who keep pigeons as well, you know. It's got this kind of like old feel about it. And there she goes. She's in. So as you can see, kind of like mahogany colour, I would say. It's the outer bit of the glass is kind of like covered in a sheen of tiny carbonated bubbles. Not a lot really there to it. Yeah, it's still the same from the can as what it is from the glass. It's So boys and girls, all you old blokes out there, old geezers, cheers. Well, it is smooth, very watery. It's very watery, it's very thin. You're getting a hint of malt there, but you get that type of English bitter edge to it, which isn't really that far, you know, pronounced within the beer. It's very, very watery. Again. Bit of brown bread maybe. That's about it, to be honest. It's pretty safe fodder. On back end, you do get a little bit of bran on it, and that's about it. I'll go in one more time. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little bit of maltness, bit of thinness, bit of smoothness, and a little bit of characterless about it. But you know, if I was somewhere that had this on, or is a choice of this or a lager, say if you were at a wedding, that I do get, you know, invited to weddings, you know, start a food fight and all that. If I was at a wedding, because usually I see this at weddings, and it's on the bar, the mini bar, and you got, I don't know, Foster's or that, I would go with that. I'll put up with that for one evening. If I had to, I would not go out of my way to buy it. It's pretty bland, to be honest, and it's really for old blokes who've got allotments, who get their pensions in on a Thursday and got ill-fitting false teeth and got a few pigeons. And that's what, you know, that's it really. So boys and girls, it's a short one, because there's really not much really to say about it. See you boys and girls on my next one.